Hello, hello, hello. Alright, so we are back. I'm not gonna lie. I'm streaming this per the usual because I like to. Sorry. Streaming's what I do. It's what I enjoy. But today's not exactly a fun day, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it's a fucking awful day. Be quite honest, I'm probably gonna just vent a little bit while I do stuff. I'm so pissed off. So, since I was a kid, I've spent most of my life in and out of hospitals. To no shock, I live in a terrible country. That country causes you to constantly be poor if you end up in the situations I do. You cannot be a person that goes to the hospital all the time. Kid or otherwise, it's just not something you can do. Not in this country. And so, plain and simple, a lot of debt. A lot of debt. By the time I was 18, I lost my right leg. Got into an accident, and it led to it being they literally gutted the inside and replaced it. Their exact words were it was the worst thing they had ever seen, and that he didn't want to take it because I was too young. Cool, I guess, you know. I'm not honestly sure if that was a better choice or not, which is a crazy thing for me to say, I know, but yeah, I have use of a leg, and that's nice, you know. It's, I guess, important, I guess. But the cost of that was $500,000. And that was with me stopping treatment because I just couldn't afford it. I don't come from some rich ass family, as much as some people might like to think so. My family made like $30,000 a year joint income. That's not each person, that was our whole family's income. My family worked hard and helped me through the doctor's visits, through all the problems and all the shit that happened, you know. They helped me. I mean, I'm grateful. I love them to death. But there are consequences for being someone like me. You don't get to have any bit of a normal life when you deal with these kind of problems. It's just not a thing. It's not allowed, it doesn't happen, it's just not the way that this country treats you. If you are someone that is medically unsound and you're not on disability, you're just kind of doomed. So, at 18, I had $500,000 in debt while I was still in high school. To no shock, that led to them going after me, my family, everybody. It was like actually bad, like threatening, harassing. It was not good. So I filed for bankruptcy before I'd even gotten out of high school. But medical problems is something I've always had, like I said. My lungs are trash, my heart is trash, my mind is a living mess. All due to the existence that I grew up in. As a warning, because I just feel a need to say this stuff, honestly. At this point, I just need to fucking talk. I'm so mad today because I was served today and told that I owe a bunch of money to the fucking hospitals. Well, a hospital, I should say. I don't have any money, dude. None. Like, literally none. I don't even live paycheck to paycheck. Like, I am so fucked, to say the least. Like, and my whole life kind of went into shambles in the last 2 years. No, barely over a year. Jesus fucking Christ. It's really only been that long. Barely over a year ago, I committed suicide. OD'd, ended up in the hospital, and then ended up in 72-hour hold. No shock. Who would have guessed? Just couldn't deal with anything anymore. The job I was doing so desperately just to try and be able to make it by was a very not good moral job. It was problematic, to say the least, and it drove me nuts. Because I was no better than the monsters that were basically coming after me. So I tried to kill myself. Led to me ODing, led to me being in the hospital, the whole nine. Didn't get better. At all, to be quite frank. They advised, after looking over me and dealing with me, Jesus Christ, it wasn't exactly good, you know. They took one look at me and basically like, you're kind of a fucking disaster, and you know, they weren't wrong by no means, nor was it really disrespectful. I knew I'd been a messed up person since I was basically born, you know. I mean, how could I not be, you know? Why the kids got childhoods, I got tortured. That's not a misusage of words or anything like that. No, I was tortured. My childhood was that. It was what it was, you know? And I came out of it as normal as I could be, but you don't really come back from that kind of stuff, you know? It's not the way the world works. I ended up a fucked up human, physically, mentally, everything. And because of that, things just kind of got worse, you know? And so when I went into the hold, yeah, they're basically just like, wow, you're kind of a disaster. You know, I know more empathetic than that, but wasn't exactly fun, that's for sure. By any means. So I did what I could, kept trying to somewhat be a functional human being, which has not been fun. This last year, I have crashed and burned through a lot of jobs and a lot of problems and suicide and all kinds of shit. It's just been fucking garbage, honestly. And I'm over it. I'm so goddamn tired all the time. And my family won't... I love them to death, and they mean nothing but the best for me, but my mom's been terrified that I'll do it again, and it's not like she's wrong. I mean, you know, she's not wrong. That's really all I can say. It's not like I honestly haven't even tried shit in the last little while, but it's just been so much, and I'm so tired. All the dad did have more. It's one of the reasons why I do this every day. It keeps me busy. And through keeping me busy, it keeps me away from bad habits. No, bad habits isn't bad usage. Bad intent, I guess? I don't know. But I'm constantly just tired. And then today, with everything that happened, I was just like, are you kidding me? I mean, for the last, like, I don't even know how long. Since, like, 2019, I've been giving money to debt collectors. And now, one of those debt collectors from one of the hospitals, or from the hospital, is coming after me. For, honestly, the lower end of my debt. Which is an insane thing to say, but they're only coming after me for $5,000. But I don't have any money. I literally always am pulling. And what little bit of money I do get, and this might be shocking, I use to try and hide from how fucking miserable I am as a human being. Some people smoke and drink and stuff like that. I play video games, stream, and go to my gym that I have here at my apartment, which is the cheapest apartment you can get in this town. But now I'm here again. And we're right back to the start again. And nothing has changed in my life. As a kid, I always told myself that I could fix everything that was done to me, and that I would either die or make good. Never realized there was a worst option than those two. Dying was not the worst out of the two. Living and having nothing was much worse. Fighting to survive every day and failing every day was much worse. I'm just kind of tired all the time now. I'm exhausted. I'm over it, you know? I don't know. So now I'm doing this, hoping to distract myself once more. And I know, not exactly the funnest thing to see when you're going to watch video games or listen to or anything. Trust me, I get that. I just don't know what to do, dude. The easiest out is the one I want, which is not the one I can do, because family, but you know, I love them to death. They've done a lot for me, at least the family that I have now. I may have been raised by monsters, but luckily enough, when I was a little bit old, not a little bit old, basically when I turned 17, almost 18, I was lucky enough to be able to go live with my mom again and get a normal life somewhat. I say a normal life, but I've spent the first year in the hospitals recovering from everything, so I guess, yet again, not really. And the mental aspect of it all, I don't think will ever go away, you know? I think my family wants it to get better. People around me want it to get better. I just don't think they really understand that, like, my entire childhood was really bad people doing really bad things every day. I feel like it takes more than a day to wipe away a day's pain. So what do you do when you have 17 years of that? How many years does that take to get all those days out of your head, you know? And what do you do every time you're reminded that some part of that history is why you are where you are now? So I try and better myself, but I feel like I'm always one step away from fucking it all up almost on purpose, you know? Like, I have no stability in who I am as a human being, which, trust me, I don't think there's anyone around me that would ever fucking argue that that's wrong. My moods are completely unstable and everything, and now I'm finding out that there's a good chance I'm probably bipolar. I found out I have a bad family history of it. And given the fact that what I went through as a kid and stuff like that, and then I was unaware that I was having mood swings and acting like a psycho sometimes. And now that's apparently something I have to confront. Problem is I don't have any way of really confronting it, you know? Like, I'm trying to go to therapy, but you can't go to therapy if you don't have money, you know? And, like, luckily, when I was in hold, they recommended a place because they're like, well, you definitely need it, but you don't have money. We know that. You're literally, when I was there, I was unemployed because I fucking... Because, yeah. Let's just go with yeah. What do you do when a place literally tells you, hey, don't go back to that job again? but you're supposed to make a living. But a place literally tells you it's better for you not to have a job and not have security than it is to go back to police. I guess you listen, they're the people that are smarter. So I listened, and they weren't wrong, I guess. Some part of my conscience did respect that choice. And I got the job I got now. How long, though, before I have another episode or another problem or another breakdown or something, So I'm trying to work on it, I'm trying to go to this place they told me I could go to that's technically free. I haven't heard back from them, though. And I literally have been so bad lately. And my family's working with me and helping me and stuff like that, But I mean, as my mom says, one moment you're fine and the next moment you're losing your goddamn mind. And you just can't be happy. Which is true, not like it's wrong, I never would have thought in a million years I would have something like bipolar. And then it comes to me that my whole family has it, basically carries it and passes it on, and that most of my family actually has been diagnosed with it. I mean, I guess I can't say it's shocking. Most of my family has come from pretty rough existences. I mean, according to my family, I'm one of the ones that's doing the best right now. Me, who works at a fast food place, can't pay their bills, lives with a bunch of strangers, and has tried to kill themselves more times than I can count. My family looks at me with pride because I graduated high school, because I try, because I care, because all these reasons. Cannot explain how freaking insane that is. Oh. How am I the good one out of us when I have nothing to show, nothing at all? I have no stability, no nothing. I'm always like 1 second away from falling apart. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Just tired all the goddamn time. And I'm just exposed. Keep trying. And the worst, my family keeps telling me over and over again that, don't owe them anything. They don't expect anything. They're trying to help me because they're scared of my future because they know how I am. And it's not in a way of disrespect, It's just such a fucking nightmare. And they're not wrong. What am I gonna do when they're not around anymore and I have an episode or a problem or something? Will I have anything? Will I screw it all up in an instant? Probably. I'm pretty good at that. Every day is such a chore not to literally ruin every aspect of my own existence. Which is not normal. So many people are able to clock in, do their job, go home, and they might be miserable, but they're able to do it. And I always wonder what that's like, Because, for me, it was impossible. Genuinely feels impossible. And that's the most frustrating part about it. I am so unable to regulate my own existence even a little bit. Everything kind of just gets to me, But I just want to do better and be better and be able to help people and do something that matters and just not be fucked up, It's not fair to anyone or anything. I don't know. So much stress. So yeah, now I'm doing this. Trying to not literally fall to pieces. Because I don't know what else to do, genuinely. I am falling to pieces. And they served me at work, which is crazy. It's like I don't necessarily blame the person that did it, but also like choosing to work at a job where your entire purpose is to go in and basically give people the most devastating news you probably can give them. Some justified, some probably not. Actually, a lot probably not, let's be honest. In this modern society and the way that this country treats people, a lot of it's probably not justified. I don't know. Just exhausted. So I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm sorry if not exactly the most enthusiastic today. I'm gonna try and focus up a little bit, work on this, and hopefully distract myself a bit, because I don't know what else to really do. What else can you do, right? I mean, this has been my life for as long as I've known it. Since I was a kid, so I don't think much is gonna change. It's just not been great. It's been a real shitty couple of years. I don't know. I've wanted to do better work-wise. I've wanted to do better socially. I've wanted to do better myself. I just haven't wanted to do it all by myself either. Which I know so many people always point out, they're like, hey, you should never date until you yourself are okay, but... And I mean, here's kind of just the fact is, some people are just never going to be okay, but does that mean that they should also be alone their entire life? Because that seems shitty, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. Well, we got the tires we need, so I guess that's good. But I just hate being alone, you know? Why don't I get to be, like, happy? You know, why can't I have someone that I want to share everything with? You know? Someone that, like, we can help each other. Someone that we can just sit there and talk, or watch movies, or play video games, or, you know, someone that at least, at the end of the day, I can feel lucky to have there, you know? What's wrong with that? It's like, I get it. I'm a mess as a human being. And I'm not asking them to fix that or somehow make it better, because that's not what they're going to be there for, let's be quite frank. But I would at least like to have someone there. You know, why must I be alone just for the sake of it? Just because I ended up getting some weird short end of the stick. And I'm trying my best, at least, you know. At least I feel I am, but I don't know. Just... let's just focus on this, I guess. Let's just do this. We have some projects. I'm finally going to get my bike going. And then with that, we'll be able to go and see the other trader. And go help Jen out. Because I know that she'll need that as per the usual. And maybe... well, here's the thing. It's like... Jin's a very hard, actually all of them I'm sure are very hard trainers, but like she's a pretty hard one because of the enemies and stuff you have to deal with in that biome. I feel like you have to be like very, very, very well set up. Oh my goodness, poor guy. Wow. Yeah, and she's a lot better than Wrecked, let's be honest. At least Jin's nice. And I appreciate that. Compared to Wrecked, who's just a bitter old dude. Imagine surviving apocalypse and having nothing nice about it. It's not to say that, like, it isn't rough, but, like, come on, dude. You seem like you have security and your stuff figured out. I mean, shit. I give you props for that. But he's just an angry little dude. Apparently I'm hungry. I gotta make food. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the odd one there, but in my opinion, I don't think I am. Alright, we're gonna go home and work on the base. I would like to actually meet the other traders as well. And if you've watched any of my stuff, you'd be aware that I have... Ooh, I played this so much in the last while. I have literally spent hundreds of hours in the last, like, couple of months? Like 2 months or so? Trying to just get good at this game. I don't know, it might be silly, but I feel like it's a pretty beautiful game. I don't think a lot of people would probably consider it that way, but I do. Maybe it's just because this is a game that I got when I was like a little kid. And I gotta see it grow, you know? And it's turned into such a beautiful thing since then. Is it perfect? No. But a lot's happened, you know? And I'm proud of the work they've made. And I'm proud that I got to be a part of it. Okay. What's our project next? We need to build the bike, correct? And to build the bike, I need pieces. Correct. Where are thy pieces? Oh, I bet you I know there. Single engine. An electrical one? Is that what they said? Or is that a mechanical part? My brain's kind of giving up on me right now. Mechanical. And then I need the tires. They look like, and I know this might be crazy, but they look like tires. Oh, another thing, I need to eat. What can I get you, though? How can I get you? Will I get you? Let me think. I mean, I got a pumpkin. I guess I just can eat it. I can't do anything with it. God dang it, Bobby. Do I have any money? I mean, he's getting ready to close in a Millie Bobby Brown, but we'll see. Oh, I think it's loaded in my inventory, 900. He won't close for another few seconds. I can maybe, just maybe, get in there and get something real quick. God, I'm just like people that show up at like the last second when you're sitting there trying to close the store. You're just like, really? Read the room. It's like, sorry. Okay, you can kick me out now, because I'm sure you're going to. Technically, I'm going to kick myself out, because I actually have enough time to do that. Yeah, let's eat. It won't really suffice very much, but I'll take what I can get right now, because it's super important. Alright, in a way I feel a little bit better. No. God dang. That ability to knock stuff down, I will say, is beautiful. Speaking of knocking stuff down, let's take out this. I think I need to watch like an anime or something I really like today. That'd be nice. Okay, it's officially night. We've done nothing with my base, which is crazy, but also at the same time, yeah, I like my base to be a certain way, so if it isn't that yet, then what? Make it yet. Shoot! Well, it isn't shocking that I was able to kill them. It wasn't shocking that they even showed up, to be quite frank. I need to. I think it's just other shenanigans, but I just want to like sleep right now badly. Oh, yeah, what's it take to make a steel one? You're very lucky it takes a lot, and I do mean a lot of stamina to do anything that I'm doing right now. Well, we leveled up. That'll help me a smidge against these little troublemakers. I hear another one, by the way. Pretty sure I hear another one anyways. Hello? Hello? It isn't me you're looking for. Oops, I put a 1. Fuck off. No. Go to hell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy crap, we survived that, which is probably the most shocking part of it. Don't you dare. Stupid, what are you doing? Oh, that looked like it hurt, my brother. Okay, there we go. What was I trying to make again? Axe, club, sledge. Holy crap, do you see what I see? Ouch, that's not good. Ouch, we're not even close. Why are we not even close? Okay, Sledgehammers, let's try and get more. Stuff in things. I'd love to get an actual motorcycle, by the way. Let me look through my weapons here. Let me look through my modifiers, actually. Armor, mods. I can't make any of those, apparently. Or any of those, or those, or those. I can apparently make this, though. Really hoping for something a little bit better. What do I have on this guy right now? Yeah, I have that anyway, so that is super helpful. How do I get you, though? Armor double pocket modification? Oh, I think it's just a map to find eventually. Crap, that's not great. I'm not gonna lie. How about an axe and an iron axe on get a little bit? Okay, fine. Just go with axe then, I guess. Jeez. No. Not even close either. Dude, what the shit? What in the shiitake mushrooms? Why? Why do you like this? What am I supposed to do with this then? Okay, so I have all this stuff and it's kind of useless right now because I'm not getting the stuff I need, basically. Wish you could kind of like buy these, honestly. Or look at this stuff, like get this stuff, you know? Like, I hate that they're kind of trapped behind odds, basically. Those are pretty useful. I just have to keep looking at this stuff and really thinking about my future with this stuff. Yeah, the problem is that's just clubs, and I don't want to just use clubs. That doesn't work, you know? Mm. When it says other specialized weapons, what does that mean? Like armor and stuff like that, you think? At this point, I will start doing these guys, I guess, to help me a little bit with my mining endeavors and stuff that I'm doing. It's like a lot of thought that I have to really put into this, sadly. Okay, I do have a lot of water. I mean, good. The food I can't really do much about, but I can do this. Oh, wait. There's one more thing I can do and should do, which is just craft all the nerd outfit, I think. That would be a nice one. Yeah, well, I mean, I say that, but I can't necessarily just do that. Not really how this just works, you know. Yeah, okay. So I need a little bit more armor for sure. That's what I was really wanting to check. So I have a ways to go, but not like terrible, I'd say, I guess. So that's nice. I don't have any repair kits. I should probably bring those with me. God, I have the memory of a freaking squirrel. I'll take 7. 7 is more than enough in my opinion. That's nice. My light works that way too. Alright. Now here's the problem. And it's a big one. Is this actually in the burnt biome where I'm going? I mean, Jin obviously is, but will I go from this biome to the burnt biome? Or will I go, which would be worse, this biome to another biome to the burnt biome? Because burnt biome is the next one in the chain. So if I have to go through another one, to say I'm in trouble is very generous. I would be totally screwed, basically. And I don't want that. You would have guessed, right? So, we have to figure that out. And I'm pretty sure since it's 3 kilometers that there's going to be a biome between this one. It's the only thing that logistically makes sense, sadly. Alright. At least I got one nice thing out of today, which is I went to a local Mexican restaurant that is just phenomenal. They make 10 out of 10 food. And I got that and a churro. You know, I don't think I've ever actually had like a real churro in my life, you know? Oh my god. I mean, you are made of meat though. Maybe if I could find some paper real quick, I can knock you out and get meat from you? Question mark? This meat is very valuable right now. It's not about me taking you out, it's about me dealing with the consequences of activating other creatures around me when I'm not well equipped for it. So we're not gonna do that. I really, really wanted to, too. It would have been so nice, and it would solve my food problem. Let's get back onto the... Oh, my goodness. The actual road is what I was going to say. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I would have loved to have gotten a chance, but I did not. So the little one gets to go about their day. As I, too, get to do the same. It's been a noticeably quicker journey, I will give him that. What shit is this? Is it the mausoleum out here or something? Jeez. I don't know, I would kind of like glance real quick, but we don't want to actually go doing that. We're not in any situation that we could handle. Not this late at night, anyways. Oh, well, that's not good. Our little buddy there is enraged. We do not like that. Well, we're officially into day 5, which is technically what I marked this as, but I knew I was going to get to it in a moment. 1600 literally is no time before then. So I was like, okay. Substation. Intriguing. Okay, I think we're getting to the burnt biome, so that's good? Question mark? I don't know. It says it's only like a kilometer. I say that like as if though that's really nothing. Okay, now we have to actually do this correctly. So we're going to step into the biome. We've entered the burnt biome. Now we're going to leave said burnt biome. Going to challenges where I was going to complete that. And then smoke gear. Rack. Is there anywhere I could even potentially try and make it? Probably not really, but we could find maybe somewhere. I don't know. Let's check. Got a little bit of time. Let's try for whatever this place is first. The issue is, remember, it's late. I'm weak. And I really don't want to lose my stuff. Well, it's better than I thought it'd be, I'm not gonna lie. Is this a house? Oh my god, what the shit is this? I mean, this doesn't qualify as a residence, sadly. There's, oh, wait, there's... Dude, you had to get me to bleed 2 seconds into being here? Are you freaking kidding me? Now I have no way of defending myself in this situation. And I'm almost gonna die now. Thanks, jerk. That was a strong, yeah. You son of a bitch. And I hear the other one already. God dang it, guys. Did you really have to do me like this, though? I actually did find what I wanted, though, out of this situation, which is maybe a little ironic, I won't lie. Okay, door. Grab that real quick. So I can get that on here, honestly, because I don't want this left undone. There we go. That's better. I put in the door. That helps me a little bit. Sadly, here comes the next part I'm not so stoked about. Which is whatever that's over here. I'm sorry, but was that? Iron shit. There are a lot of these guys, though. If there wasn't so many of them, maybe I wouldn't be quite as worried, but... Holy crap. Okay. Door again, I guess? Jesus. I don't really understand why this doesn't like this. I think it's because there's technically, a door frame here is why I think. Okay, actually I do need door, duh. Takes 10 of those, dang, that's actually pretty brutal, no lie. And I have no health left. Need to eat this real quick because I'm already too low on some of my stats. Do you think I'll get anything worth it? I got a tool and that's kind of nice. A little bit more food, I'll always take that. I hate the fact that you can't actually like cue something like eating, because that'd be super nice. Good. None of that was really worth it, sadly. And I can use this sink to actually repair this guy. That's what I just remembered. Sure, somebody was telling me that right now. My bad. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Now comes the least fun of this, which is that... Yes, I have a little bit of bullets. Really nothing, sadly. What do you mean locked? Get out of here. We're not going to say you're locked. That is not how this is going to work. God, it sucks, doesn't it? What shit is this? Is that it? Just nothing? No, nothing. It's just, like... Used to be on ground area, I guess. I'll take it, I guess. There we go. Hopefully not electrocute myself, because that would suck. In theory, I feel like I should get pipes from this. Nope, apparently not. What about you? There we go, here's another one. I can't say I fully understand why they know I'm here. I think this area is just too thin or something. Because, like, I feel like it would take a little bit more. But I guess not. Guess I'm wrong. That can most certainly happen. Harvest mushrooms, huh? Can do. Honestly, the thing that sucks the most about this is I didn't find any medicine or anything. Guess I could always go. Here's what we're gonna do. We go back this way, back to this house over here, and see if it will have medicine. Because I'll be out of the burnt biome, which will be nice and useful. Because I'm in very, very, very rough shape. I'll make that noise, it's terrifying. Oh my god, screw you. And you managed to get me with that. You always do though, you notice? Oh god, I'm gonna die. That sucks. Yeah, no, Actually, I just realized why I don't want to die. Okay, I have it in my inventory now. Now I feel a little bit less concerned about whether or not I die. The upstairs, they're not very smart. That's all I'm saying. shit. Nope. Oh my god, blood bags are like... It's not that they're not useful, it's just they're not useful in this situation, you know? Fuck you, you little shit. You're so lucky I lived. Oh, I would have been so mad if you had actually gotten me. Nothing that special. Oh god. To say I got lucky just then, because it did its classic ability of negating it, is really an understatement, honestly. That was crazy. Feels like it's meant. Why am I doing this? I could just... I guess it is wood, so it's a little bit less capable of that, but still. I have 4 health. I don't believe I found everything yet. I mean, it's totally possible I did, but I just don't believe it. Oh, here we go. I feel like somewhere in this building should be medicine, though. Right? All I want is like one of those little medicine kits. That's it. And they're almost always in these things when you're done with the POI. So I'm a little annoyed that it looks like they're not going to give it to me this time. Stand corrected. And they gave me garbage. Cool. I get it, it's not technically straight garbage, but in the world of this stuff, this is not the most useful. Kills for 30. That's not good. Not with what I just went through. You should totally be able to duck down more, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Hobo stew, why not? It's good product. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't take it right now, I guess. Oh, thank goodness. Finally, something a little bit better. I mean, not like literally better, but like it actually does kind of help me out. Okay, let's kind of do this for a little bit. Alright, well, we're making progress, honestly. Pretty decent progress. Also, yeah, sorry. I was taking a drink there for a moment. So, yeah. So, this safe is basically going to be our big thing, and we're going to hope that we get something even mediocre out of it, honestly, at this point. I'd be okay with that. And then we'll probably do this for a little while longer. And then we might actually move on to something like Roblox or something a little bit more joyous, you know? Alright, I have 322. I do want to test a theory here. Okay. About half, so that's good. I will say this guy did a pretty good job. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty bad. Out of all the stuff I could have got, I got something I already had. And it wasn't really worth much. What do you get from this guy, by the way? Oh, I guess I should be using this, right? Because it's technically what this is designed for. Technically anything like that, I can get more out of it by doing that. Let's see if I can get something good. Something good. No. Could always up my luck as well. There's like a lot of ways of technically going about stuff here. I just used a lot of those, but I think also it was kind of good to do that. Okay, we have recovered a noticeable amount of health. It is almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I was like, where the heck's my bike? My bike's on me, literally. Hello? Oh, hey, buddy. Another buddy. Oh, wow. I technically hit him too, but I don't think it registered with him. I think that guy straight up just took a smack into the head and just kept on going. Okay. Mushrooms. I am looking for mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. Y'all gotta stop doing that so much. It's very inconvenient, I will say. I need shrooms, guys. I need shrooms. Please, where art thou thy shrooms? Do you see any? Because I don't see. That's not good. I know. I'm making you suffocate, but there's purpose behind this method. There's method behind my madness. There's madness behind my method. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Another one. Sweet. And another one. Sweet. I feel like on this bike I'm actually having better luck. Not necessarily because it's increasing it, but because it allows me to move so quickly from one to another if I don't find exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, now. That wasn't what I meant to do, but honestly it works, I guess, in theory. Hurry. He needs you to hurry. Pretty please. Oh, I'm also realizing something which is intriguing, which is that... No. Wait, what the heck is that? Yeah, I get it. I'm suffocating. Calm down. I will get out of here. I will get out of here. Jesus. So quick to be so mean. Yeah, I'm already low enough on health. I don't need assistance. So let's get out of here quickly. Before it is noticeably too late. Do you know why that's going? There we go. That should be a little bit better. Hopefully. Alrighty, come on. Don't think I can use that or that right now. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna get rid of those guys. What I really want is just all the nerd gear. It'd be really nice to get. But I haven't gotten it yet, obviously. And that kind of sucks. Also, I hate that sound. There's my bike, there's my bike. Harvest the powder. Oh, there's like one just in this region, isn't there? Because I came across it really early on. Oh, where was it? There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, how much do I need? Oh, not that much, luckily. Now that's good for breaking it down, but not for actually getting the resources I need, so we're gonna not do that. Next, we're already about halfway, so it's gone pretty well. And I've turned up my stats on some of this a little bit. That always helps. Who would have guessed, right? Then we can actually go hang out and say hi to who we need to. I'll probably still need some stuff. And as long as it doesn't take a workbench, we'll be okay. If it does, then it's going to be a whole different struggle because that's so far away. I'm not going to go back 4 kilometers. Okay, so I need... arm plates, that, and a piece of duct tape, huh? Which means I need glue. Glue. You know how to spell bloody glue, dog. Come on. Okay, this technically works, but not very well, not gonna lie. Just trying to finish this route. You get more from these guys than you do from the actual trees. I've figured that out. I mean, I could craft more of the potion. It's not like I can't, but do I want to? More mushrooms. And that'll help. Oh, Jesus. That last little situation sucks. There we go. Now we're doing better. At least a smidge better, I would say. See a city over here. Yeah, I might have to get a little creative with my situation here. Just a little, though. Honestly, I may have to live at her place for a little until I can get situated. Or at least live in the general region, I guess I should say. So we're not even close yet to where I need to be. Which is brutal. Feels crazy that I have not even gained a full kilometer yet. Because I feel like I've been going for a minute now. I might actually die before I get there. Actually, I feel like I'm pretty sure I will. But I might be wrong. Boy, do I hope I'm wrong, because holy crap, this place sucks. It is so far away. These territories are just freaking insane, dude. I don't know what the intended path here is, but it's not an easy one. There's no road on this side, which means it has to be on the other side of the mountain. Or technically through it. I guess over it, because nothing here goes through it. Which, by the way, they made to make tunnel passages. That would be a nice add to this for stuff like this. Whenever the path does that, there should be like a thing that basically says like, if this, then go through. Only because stuff like this would make a lot of sense. Because like in real life, you'd never create a thing that goes over it or something like that. You chisel through where you can. Like most mountain shit like that, they're kind of like, okay, yes, we'll go up a little bit, but then we're going to chisel through here and chisel through there to shorten it, you know? They don't just be like, alright, go straight on up and over, I guess. I'll even go around it a little bit if they have to, you know? Oh, thank goodness we're almost there. To say I am out of air is an understatement. Are you trying to say you put on air? Well, that's just fancy talk. Yes, I know, SpongeBob's on my mind. I hate that area. I hate that area, and it's right next to this. Because that is where the super the super hog is. I don't know what else you want to call it. It's just a steroided ass hog that's friggin' the worst thing imaginable, and I cannot even. Genuinely. Drives me insane. Goodbye. I made it. Oh my goodness, and now I can breathe again.
Good morning. Amazing. I hope you like your reward. We're always... Ah, thank goodness. I couldn't find anyone to do that job.
Alright, well, we found her. And I got these. Which I won't say were actually very good, I hate to say.
Looking to patch up those wounds?
Weirdly enough, not really. $1,500. Okay. Ouch. 1,500 seems a little steep, I'm not gonna lie. Chili dog for 300 though. Plus elixir, contact grenades, and stuff like that.
Thanks for the business. We're open from dawn to dusk since, you know, we don't have clocks.
Stop disrespecting the property, you asshole. Jesus. Yeah, we're basically gonna do this because we don't have a choice. We've got to kind of figure stuff out a little bit. And I think one of the ways of doing that, ironically, is going to be going to properties and dealing with them. Is it a good way of doing this? No, not at all. But these are tier 2s, so they can't be... I'm about to say the dumbest thing you're going to hear in a minute. They can't be that hard. That was terrible because I already immediately got stuck in ad problems. Literally 2 seconds in. Honestly, this early on I'm okay with just doing what I can. God damn, how many times does one person have to shoot you in the dick, rather, before you give up? Just saying. Maybe I'm the crazy one here, but I feel like once would be enough. No fucking way. I mean, I'm already inside, but it doesn't mean I'm okay with the situation you just gave me. It's one happening this early on. Just bad luck. Plain and simple bad luck. Sorry, but I couldn't actually tell if I got that correctly or not, so I had to hit you again. My apologies, I know. I'm gonna say, you know, I gotta be careful here, because sometimes when they do that, they actually get a free, like, swing on you. I adamantly disagree with the premise of that, but it's very common. Okay. Guess one of the things I could increase is this, right? No. Let's just keep focusing on this. I need one more. Will it be easy? No. So far, not the worst, but I'm only doing tier 2s right now, so that could be why. We'll find out in due time, I guess. Yeah, I think those guys were meant to be a lot worse, but I chose to open up that door instead of following the path they would have wanted me to take, which I think would have caused them to drop down and then be like a freaking... Are you kidding me? Did I just see that correctly? You know I want that, but yet you giving me what? Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm silly goose. Oh wait, huh? So, oh, okay, I can do that, and then cosmetically, I can go and make it look like this instead. Which, to be fair, does look better. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I wish I could say that was surprising, but no. Are you having issues? I booped him on his snoot. Now this is probably the area I'm not gonna like right now. Actually, I think it'll be okay because I already killed that area. Killed that area. It's a weird way of saying that. Really? I thought they would have like 1 or 2 more secret ones drop down on me, but nope. They're good, I guess. Oh my god. I mean, I know I didn't increase my luck, like, at all, but come on, dude. Could we be a little bit reasonable? Oh my goodness, yes. I'm so happy I can take this guy. Of course, I don't care about that. We'll take you. Get rid of that. That thing is... That's such garbage. What is it that I just grabbed that made me... Oh, yeah. That's right. What the fuck? Well, I was hoping they'd give me an extra pocket, but it doesn't look like it. Which, in my opinion, is silly. So then... There's no point in having that if you already have all your stuff done. It's literally only for if you don't have them. Like, in reality, if you could actually hold all this stuff like you're claiming, and then you actually added another pocket, you'd still have another pocket. Ironically, I need to go inside. God dang, it's burning out there, isn't it? Oh, I smell. Why do I smell? Oh, because it's just 8. That's right. Bartering, medium, scrap. See nothing there. That's actually worth my time. Okay, the thing I needed to craft for it. Oh, wow, let's redeem some of these. Armor kit, huh? Sorry, I took it off. I got plenty of those, and I need a single piece of duct tape. Which actually isn't that hard. There we go. I just want to make sure. Wait a minute, what did I needed duct tape, right? Just, wait, don't I have the ability to make that right now? Yeah, because I got stuff I needed, correct? The window? Oh, I was trying to make an armor kit. What does that need? Oh, I can craft it. Never mind. What does that need? Proceeds to have it. Is there a way, or challenge if I remember correctly? Oh, I wish I could still utilize that. Well, we'll get these at least. Might as well gather them anyways if I can, you know. Oh, jeez, that's not. What do I get? Who cares? Focus. Just try and focus. Just a little, you know. It's a difficult endeavor for me. This literally calls it a leather one, so. Would I get more from this? Or more from this? Or none from either, really? I don't know. Oh, okay. No, that was genuinely worth it. We did decent there, so I guess I can't complain. I need plastic, not hard to find. Leather, kinda hard to find. But if she sells either or, I'll just buy them to finish up this project so I can be done with it forever. I find it intriguing that they have Skull her place. I don't know what that means, really.
Well, you're here. Well, that was fast. Nice job.
Oh, brother, oh, brother. I need those. Oh, wait, actually. Wait, oh, shoot.
Well, that didn't take long. Nice work.
Yeah, I'll take that one, thank you. And then,
Looking for a little pain relief?
So that. So. Take that, honestly, it's a blood bag. I feel like you'd respect that. Which might be perceived as a really crazy concept, but I don't think so. Batons I'm not gonna do. Machine guns I'm not gonna do. So I might as well sell them, right? If you're not gonna do them, sell them. Leather and plastic is what I want.
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
No, that was it. Yeah, we did it. Now we're good for days. Not really, but like we are decent. Wow, that was terrible pulls. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright.
Still no stim packs here.
Get hammered. Improve your sledgehammer crafting? Sure.
I just knew you'd find something you like.
Yeah, sadly I actually did.
You look like the trust. Whoa, this is a dangerous one. Try not to get radiated.
I may actually have an issue here. I mean, duh, but like also shit. Side door's closed, so just need to close this one now. That's gone. I won't have to worry about that anymore now, which is nice. Oh, wow. Riddle. Alright, please. While we're here, we might as well make use of what we've been given. Which, yes, does lickety blow, but we gotta do what we gotta do. If we don't stay out here and kind of do something, we're gonna get nothing done, so. Oh, guess we don't have a choice then, now do we? We must build. Might as well rebuild, as they say. And also, hopefully, maybe with just a little bit of luck, we can actually get this stuff done quickly. And get some levels to help me survive out here. It's gonna be really painful otherwise. Trust me, I do mean that. Yeah, let's craft what we can of those guys real quick. Honestly, I'll start with what they give me. Okay. God, I have to get all this crap broken down. So I can at least get something going. Or at least somewhat of a base, I guess. There we go. A little bit more. I'll help a little. Didn't I like up something and that's why my crafting speed seems kind of quick right now? Which is just nice, I guess. This is shocking also. I was about to be annoyed, but it all worked out in the end. We got it situated. I always like this one, so I always do it. You know what? I don't usually do this, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna create it all this way. It'll be a nice little start. Good thing I don't work the next couple of days, I guess. So I'm gonna need that relaxation. Come there. Let me see my inventory. I got 1 point. Good. I will be fixing that momentarily. Oh, you're one of the little troublemakers, huh? There we go. I'm thirsty. My apologies. I didn't know you were thirsty. Only because I wasn't paying attention, obviously. Which is my bad. Look at all this chaos that I've created. Okay, craft. Oh wait, no, cancel. Oh god, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, Bobby. Next up, next up, next up. If you start destroying anything of mine, I do mean that. Boom. Just saying. A lot of rage if you did that. Fine, I'll put it all in here, I guess. I don't exactly agree with it, but I'm not exactly against it either. Oh, hello. There we go. Onward. We're gonna die of starvation. We love that, don't we? Eh, good chance I'll find food here. Is it gonna be a perfect solution? Nothing ever is, so no. But it's gonna also let me go down here, though. I was gonna say, I was like, hello? But no, it worked. We're good. We're all good. Also, no, bad game, just bad. That's all I've really got to say about that. Okay, so this was the intended path, huh? Oh god, I hate when they do these effects, though. I do appreciate that, though. Holy crap. You know how insane that is to get 4 of those? Like, that's wild. I know it's because I get a higher chance of finding them now, but still. Oh, so yeah, I should pretty much one-tap everything now, shouldn't I? Well, because I have super strength on top of what I already got going on here. So, much better chance of just wiping this place out, honestly, with ease. Bookcase. I think they need to work on that one a little bit, because that's a little bit rougher looking than it probably should be. Oh, books. And it's a tools digest. Nice. Love when we try and digest them tools. Damn, brother. I didn't even have the good stuff yet. Damn way. Let's go. I just gotta eat. Eat. If it's gonna give it to me, I need to eat it. Holy crap. I'm not saying I'm gonna like full recover here, but we could be in a much worse situation than we are right now. Everything here does seem to be trying to give me stuff. Thankfully. Yeah. I think that's honestly one of those couches that'll give you leather. But I always kind of struggled to figure that out, truthfully. No, that wasn't so bad, now was it? Oh, and I can finally make lockpicks. Which, in theory, could be useful, but admittedly, with the way I use stuff, less useful. Which does kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but it's self-inflicted, so, you know. I might be whingy about it, but it doesn't actually change anything. Holy Toledo. And that was volume 4, that was that one I was gonna buy, by the way. Nice. Better chance of just debilitating some fools. Oh, yeah, that definitely debilitated some fools. Comes trash. Okay. Guess I cleared them all. I got what I needed. Oh, Jesus. No. Here's the thing. It's not like they're not useful. It's just, it's not what I'm looking for either, though. I think someone's coming into the property. It made too much noise, I think, is what happened, genuinely. Oh, hello. Oh. Doesn't seem like a good sign. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't know if I attracted a group or something, but I feel like I hear a lot of noise given the time of the day. Oh, it's just you. Monster trucker. That's all we had to deal with, I guess. How nice. It's actually going weirdly well, but I think it's because I'm so low tier. So it looks like I'm only really meant to be taking like tier 2s here. It's not necessarily saying like they're a guarantee right now, but doing much better, so I'll take it, you know, and worked my way up. And hopefully, through doing that also, maybe finally get some stuff dealt with properly so. Alright, we're about 2 hours in. We'll wait a while longer though, because it's not really that late. I'd like to wait until we get to at least day 6, which is still a ways away, admittedly. Might be shocking, but it's about the equivalent of 10 hours.
Good. Wow, I didn't think you had it in you. Good job.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need that. Trap bundle, melee mod bundle, locksmith forge. Passive traps. 450 iron, forged iron. I guess that would be the best one, wouldn't it?
I would love to. Oh, thank goodness. I couldn't find
I don't know
anyone
what
to
she
be
was about to
backed
say,
up.
but it felt sketchy. What do you have for armor, by the way?
Anything
Do you have
particular
armor?
on your mind?
Scavenger glove, minor gloves, not. No. Pictures and paintings, huh? Generator, bank, that's actually not bad. Intriguing. Wish I could mark that right now. Wait a minute. That's it? I was trying to see if I had something worth it. Oh my god, that's so bad. No lie.
Maybe
Alright.
next time I'll have what you need.
Here's the thing, it's not like that you don't have it. It's that I need more money to get it. Because they kind of did just give me a crazy opportunity there with that concrete mixer. Because see, I can make a forge, I can make a workbench. But then the concrete mixer always becomes the next biggest issue. So, she's selling one. I should take advantage of that and immediately upgrade my base using that then. Do I have raw meat on me, or did it just because I ate? It's just because I ate. I wanted to make sure. Presumption makes a fool, and I am, well, certainly a fool at times. Interesting. So this is Rex's old shop. Rejects Rex. Ooh, I don't know if I like this place. Still supposedly not even a tier 3 though. I'm off to a good start. Got stuck immediately. What do you think's behind the counter? No one. Well, definitely clear it first. And depending on how bad this gets, I will deal with it. I didn't love that. That was too many hits. And I mean, noticeably too many hits. Ooh, Jesus. A garden. They stuck the big guy behind the door, which is beautiful for me. Basically a free opportunity, and I'll take that. Kinda hoping that that would be more useful, but nope. I mean, I could break them all down for clay if I really needed to, but I wouldn't argue that's useful at this point. Can't quite utilize that yet. They want me to go outside and deal with whatever's in their yard. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4. Not a single runner yet, which is surprising. That went decently well. Won't lie, it's kind of surprising. They hit a stiff great. Giggity. Art of mining. So at this point, let's take a look at my books. Can craft a black strap or a super strong coffee, huh? I will say I don't like that one. So that black strap is, I'm pretty sure, a reference to Black Rifle Coffee, which is a far-right, fucking literally insane motherfuckers company for coffee. So I never like the fact that that's, I think, the reference they're making, because that's just such a bad company. But it is what it is in this case. So that's where it came from. They're saying the switch is in there, so it's intended to be opened from that side. And then there's this. This is a new way to get around, it looks like, so that's cool. My sledgehammer has gone up to a 4, currently at a 1. The difference between those is kind of night and day, I won't lie. Ooh, hello. Holy crap, that's crazy. Now I'm good. Okay, so this is probably going to be where it gets maybe a little more brutal. It's either one of two things usually happens, which is you get the real hard ones right before, or you get them right after. Sorry, right when you land there. I don't know. However you want to choose the phrasing of the sentence is thy own choice. Trash. Oh, they're saying I cleared it? Bull shenanigans, I did not clear it in pride. They're genuinely saying I cleared this place. That's crazy. This is your version of cleared? This was so easy. Holy crap, I will actually take that. I will read that. I will take that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I'm wearing boots. I've gotten the same stuff for so long. Sadly been pretty disappointed, honestly. Yeah, I don't love when I get screwed over the way I have been. Oh wait, nope, there's one. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's what they're getting you here. Ooh, hello. Oh, Jesus, another one. Beautiful. I think a Hortus here is what's going on. Calm down, guys. Jesus, you sound like you're really out there stressing. +1 fortitude is very good, though. Holy crap, dude. Don't scare me like that. I was walking around doing stuff. Suddenly the brother just came popping out. Not sure I'm really impressed with these places. I mean, it's not like I didn't get good supplies, I guess. I got okay ones. And if I bet you I kept ripping the place apart, I'd probably come out on top. So, I don't know. In the end, honestly, what I needed more than anything was just the completion of the mission. And we did that, so it's a win. Alrighty. There's a few places we have to be careful of, because if we're not, we'll get owned. And I still have already realized I am not strong enough in some areas I need to be. Which does make me a little sad inside. But I was also taking on like level 5 missions a lot of time when I got here, but I came here so much earlier than usual. And maybe that'll benefit me, because I'm taking such early missions. I'm only taking tier 2 right now, which is definitely super low end. But it does seem to be keeping me alive and well, so...
Konnichiwa. Good job. I knew you could do it.
I mean... I'll take the seeds, honestly. At that point, sustainable food, I guess, is more important, too.
This is the best. If you finish 2 more jobs this week, I'll give you Employee of the Month.
Yeah, let's go. This one isn't too hard. Just gotta dig some holes. It'll take probably a moment or two, but genuinely could be a much worse task to have to do. This should be a quick turnaround. I was pretty sure I was gonna have to use my grenade I bought just in case, but nope. It's been so safe with the people I've been fighting. Not a green, not a feral, not a specialty, I don't even think, really, right? No. It's been weirdly quiet. And I'm alright with that, I'll take it. The only thing I have to really be worried about is that my base right now is not set up for a storm. And if a storm comes and night comes, oh, I'm screwed. So, gonna get these missions done so that I might live in one of those situations. Alright, give me a moment. I think we'll get to the next level pretty quickly. Especially since we're doing this right now. I want to keep digging out this area as much as I can. We're going to just start with a nice little area to work with. What helps is also keeping my stamina good, you notice? Yeah. No freaking way, dude. 5. Ah, you're the toughen. Boop. 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 Boop on your snoot. Alright, goodbye. Also, thank you guys for all the XP. I really appreciate it. Okay. I think the next one costs 3? Question mark? Oh my god. It costs 3, and then the next one, that costs 3. So 6 more levels I must get, which means I need to really speed this up. So leveling methods, skill methods, quests, the whole 9. I need to get them all perfectly dealt with. Alright, let's get this turned in and see how well it goes. I swear the back was actually quicker, which is good, I guess. My goodness. It's just like, nope, can't do that. It's like, oh, come on. It's not that big of a deal. There we go. I'm just gonna come up here and say hello. Alright, Jen, what you got?
Good you beat.
Huh?
Well, that didn't take long. Nice work.
500 wood, I guess. Honestly, it's pretty good. Buried supplies.
You look
I
like
guess,
you
yeah.
can handle it. Okay, be careful and try not to get yourself killed.
Thank you for, I guess, the end I quote, faith that you have in me. I don't really know what else I would call it at this point. You know? I have 3,700. It's something. We can do something with that, I guess. Our literal goal here is just to get these done and use this stuff to get somewhere. Because then we'll have to open up the trader out here soon, which is crazy, right? But it is kind of important. Wee. Alright, come on. She seems awful aggressive already, right? Jesus. Not expecting to come across someone that was already just like kind of running across the ground anyways. This isn't gonna be on top of the car, is it? Oh, pretty much, yeah. Ooh. Okay, good, it moved it away. Then it should destroy the road if I'm right. Yep. I do appreciate that, genuinely. Best feature they've added to this so far. Oh, look at that. He buried himself. Thank you. Rest in peace, brother. He might only get half a rest, though, because he is only half there. Hopefully your bottom half is doing better, I guess. I'm gonna say, did I just find it? Yes, I did. One more. You love when you can give him a good old-fashioned whack. Boop. 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 Alright, come here, lady. Alright, there we go. Y'all have a good one. I'm out of here. Look at the little feral. Look at the little feral. Look at him. He's having fun. Oh my god. I just turned that feral into a living baseball. God damn. That's one of those ethical quandary kind of moments of like, is undead living? It's like, yes, the name is dead, but it's also undead. And also on top of it, more importantly, if in some way it can function, is it not living? But I think that's where like humanity gets their shit a little mixed up. Because like, think about it. A lot of humans, the way they like to perceive life is through the eyes of humanity. But plants are living. Fungi is living. Plankton and stuff like that. Those are all living things. Plants literally know how to move and respond to stuff like shadows or sun shadows, situations like that. Some plants have even been known to spread because they themselves know they will not be doing as well. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna probably die. Crap. They're like, alright, well, let's use you then. And it's like, oh.
I've got just a job for someone with your talents.
Ooh, I don't know.
You can always quit a job if you feel it's too dangerous, or just change your mind.
You know what? I will give her credit. That's not like bad advice per se. Which is funny. Yeah, we gotta go home. But yeah, no, I always find it interesting because it's like, I feel like zombies would technically be considered an actual living being. It's just untraditional, you know, one in which we don't commonly perceive as such, which sadly feels very on par for us as humans. Yeah, we are untalented little critters in the way that we go about stuff, let's be quite frank. Scrap that, please. Open up that, modify that for that, and let's go into here. Let's see, 3,900, which ain't enough. Yeah, killing me today. I'm telling you. Honestly, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. 73 blocks I can work with, honestly. So here's what we're gonna do. Getting max, please and thank you. Reorganize, place. Oh, I got a lot, and I do mean a lot of work to do. Now, we're going to copy shape and rotation. We could have just copied shape technically, but I wish to keep these persistent in their way. So we'll do that. That was silly. That was silly goose behavior. I don't know why I did that. I should have known better. Oh yeah, that'll be good. We do love and appreciate that, honestly. And everything just happens to like line up where you will be convenienced is always nice. Though convenience is a luxury, not a necessity. So when given it, I will appreciate it, honestly. Interesting. One door makes more sense. If you look at the layout, one door would make a lot more sense. So we're not gonna actually... Oh, bloody hell. Alright, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah. And then all I have to really do is grapple you real quick. Y'all need to hurry it up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. That is basic, nothing special wood. I'm gonna eat that cow real quick. And that'll help me a little bit. I'm gonna take these, and we're gonna take the stone, and then we are going to also make a door. Oh, parquet. Door takes how much wood? 10. And I put it all away because I'm a silly goose. Sadly, makes way too much sense. Okay. And then on top of that, so much stuff's got to be done, and it's got to be done like now, basically. In order to maintain a certain level, I must get on top of this quicker. I wish not to do that. I thought about it. And then upon looking at it, I realized absolutely not, because I do want at least probably one more level, or build that level out at very least. Okay. Here's what must be done. It is not up for discussion. Water is a 1-for-1. We do in fact have what I need. That is 52 minutes that I could potentially get away with. We're gonna now look at the map. Zoom, 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 zoom. Gen technically has water, but there's also right there a water source. Interesting. We have a slight little sliver on both sides. I don't love that. I do not appreciate that. I do not also get a say in that situation. Okay. Must be protected. Nice. A protected water source is nice. And now I just have to cook everything out of it, which is not too hard to do, as we already know. we got everything sorted. We are ready. I think everything will work out in the end, I guess. I was just sitting there real quickly trying to figure stuff out. I'm not sure if this is the best choice for me to be taking this mission, but I'm taking it anyways. We're gonna do so much traveling, I feel like. And because that region, I feel like, isn't that big. I mean, it could work out. Maybe it's just because most of the properties there are higher level. That could be the reason. Not a good one, I'll tell you that right now. But we'll do. Alright, we're gonna work our way on the path around so I can get a better understanding of this mountain range and what's going on in it. Because I think it might be, unless I know it's crazy, but garbage, terrible, unbearable. Look at that guy trying to bully me. Rude. Absolutely. RUDE. We do not participate in that behavior. We support and we rise up others. We do not try and take them down like that little guy did. Yeah, this is a nice little area. Ooh, lots of houses and stuff too. That's not bad. Okay, this is not actually a bad little area. If we get our motorcycle or our little mini dirt bike thingy, we'll be fine. We could swing over here and do missions all the time, actually. The only thing is just right now in the beginning it's been a little bit rougher because I'm a little bit less prepared. Don't go running into stuff. Now, this is one of the further missions. I believe it's at a harder establishment. So we're gonna give it all we got. That's all we really can do. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. A tire just defeated me. Goodbye. Irony that I just did this in the other one. But now we're doing it in this one. We're going to see how much of a difference there is. I mean, the main difference will probably just be sheer enemy and enemy level. Yeah, you're always there. You are consistent, my little bro. Must give you credit where credit is due. No, there's not one in there, but there is a safe this time? That's awfully nice. That's fine. I'll just break the bloody thing. Alright, that's actually kind of useful, I'm not gonna lie. Just give him another thing to take a moment, basically. They're taking their sweet time. You know what? I can respect it. This guy actually does a pretty good job just tearing through it. Jeez. I mean, a silver nugget is good. They're pretty rare to find at this point. Sorry. Oh, double sorry. I totally missed you. I don't know if she would really consider that a necessary need for a sorry, but I do. Because it feels terrible that I did such a bad job. Are you through yet? No? They'll get through eventually, won't they? The irony is basically what happens is they're just getting stuck on something. They aren't understanding the physics quite yet. One of them's literally in the ground. Ooh, hello. Thank you. That was awfully nice of you. Shoot. I'll let him do his thing. Go down here and deal with the ones that are down here. Dang, I just destroyed that dude. And that one. You last one. Clear the area. Yep. There's one that's trying to break in right now, though. So, you know. They'll do what they wish. They'll do with what they whim. And that is just how it is. I think he's almost through now. Jeez, brother. I don't believe they're anything that threatening, but I mean, arrogance, he really can teach you a hard lesson in life, that's for sure, so I should be a little bit careful. If he breaks through, I should try and take him somewhat serious. Speaking of... No. My apologies, brother. I meant to do that. There we go. Now we're just gonna go say hello to our little buddy. Because apparently I'm done and she has rewards for me because she is a queen. We love that, honestly. Anytime I can help is great, but also being able to benefit from her helping me is even better. Now we just have to take this long route home. I've been drinking Canada Dry all night, which is nice. It usually settles on your stomach and stuff, which is also good because I usually get ulcers and stuff like that whenever I start to stress too much. And as we know from the beginning of this, I have just a little bit of stuff I'm dealing with. So, you know, this helps. So we're going to get this stuff turned in and handled. And my Canada Dry is going to just keep me happy. I am not going to lie, though. I am like 3 cans in, so yeah. But it is FINA. So we will just continue. Yet again, even in this biome, I find it quite pretty. I don't know. I'm simple. Nice silly little outfit too. Should also change what it looks like too. Alright, tomorrow when I wake up, I gotta do the gym and then I'll start streaming as per the usual. I'll spend pretty much most of the day streaming. Believe in, if anything, consistency, I guess. Oh god, though I have to go tomorrow. And meet my mom at the courthouse and figure out what we're gonna do about all this stuff that I'm dealing with, which is so lame. But thank God I have family that actually understands this world a lot better than I do, because honestly, it is but an enigma to me. And that they're always willing to help me. Because let's face it, I'm pretty damn old at this point. And there's stuff I understand, but there's also still aspects I don't necessarily. Because I choose not to try and interact with them. So, I didn't realize, but there are like some people that I am shocked at some of the experiences they get to have. Whether or not good or bad, depending on the individual's point of view on it. Like, one of my people I used to work with, she was like in her early 20s and had already apparently been on a jury a multitude of times. And I was like, really? She's like, what, have you never? I was like, no. I was like, absolutely not. But to be fair, I was like, I'm sure they probably kind of, just a little bit, like, what is it? Review people, look over people. There's a terminology I'm specifically trying to think of. And I can't quite think of it, but it's fine. Ooh, more wood. Yes, please. You are a real one for that, honestly. Budget burrows, huh? I don't want to do a night mission, though, and I don't want to do that. It's way too far.
This is the best. Fantastic. I hope to see you soon.
But anyways, like, yeah, apparently she had already done a lot of this, but I'm pretty sure, they vet people. That's the term I'm trying to think of. I'm sure they vet people at least a little bit beforehand. Like, I've heard some people be like, yeah, no, I'm clearly not the person they're looking for. I don't know why they should be. Like, here's the thing. And this might be crazy to a lot of people, but a lot of people, I think, are a lot more extreme than they really are, to be quite frank. Like, they seem to think there's something revolutionary, that they have a crazy point, or blah blah, or that they even have a belief in this. I don't even say that they don't necessarily, but for a lot of people, they don't actually express or hold up those values as publicly as they think they do. They're like, oh yeah, I once tweeted or like retweeted this person that like said like, oh yeah, screw this person. I'm like, cool, dog. People do that all the time, and that's actually not an extreme view or implication of your view. That is actually a very base level in the world of like how one person, especially in our country, views stuff. Versus, admittedly, someone closer to like me, who on a very regular basis purposely interacts with individuals that even our country themselves deem much more extreme in the views of political, social, and economic beliefs. It's like, and I do that all the time. I mean, I'm literally streaming right now with a Luigi Mangione shirt on. Yes, I do not obviously have my cam on, but like, yeah, I literally have a shirt from I have the literal CCTV footage of him, in theory, him executing him. Do I think that's a bad thing? Hell no. The guy's counted to a lot of deaths, you know. Motherfucker got what he got. And honestly, more should. And that is the difference. Some people don't like that. Hell, even places like streaming stuff like that don't even love that. I don't really care though, because like at the end of the day, like, there's nothing wrong with having genuine stance. But I think that's why, like, I don't get a lot of that stuff. You know, that's why I don't end up in those, like, situations where I end up having to do, like, juries or stuff like that. It's because I think they just, as long as your stuff isn't subtle, I think they kind of vet you out for the most part. And so stuff like that's always kind of funny because I'm like, oh yeah, I probably don't actually have to worry about this. Because will I ever end up on one? I mean, statistically, yeah, eventually I'm sure they will. And that'll take 2 seconds before they're just like, nope, And it's like, yeah, fair enough, honestly. I'm not here to try and appease a single human being. I am merely here to try and make sure that things are equal, balanced, and correct. Appeasing others is not really the point of existence. Hi. Okay. I think there's accidentally, which is kind of what I think happens. Kind of. But I think there's a little bit of a horde forming in this area, which is funny. Wow, she actually got a hit on me. That's crazy. Congrats. Let's see if we can find this silly goose. I don't know. Like, I stand for what I stand for. Even if it's literally bad for me. Yeah, I had a feeling. There's a few of you guys today. Oh, hello. Oh, God. I knew you were coming and you still scared the bejesus out of me. Did you have to do that, though? Did you really have to? Because, like, my blood pressure didn't need that dog. Genuinely. I had a feeling. Don't ask me why, because it's total BS in a way, but hey, I had a feeling and that feeling was right. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get why people don't really actually stand for their stuff. I think it's weird, in my opinion. But I know, especially here in the United States, it's a very common thing. We're starting to show more of it, but ironically, it's the wrong... Oh, hello. It's the wrong group of people, you know? Please don't. Please shoot. Oh, God. Oh, good. You didn't actually get that shot on me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I think that one got absolutely walloped on. Where? Yes, finally. Another pair of nerd gear. You know how long I've been trying to get nerd gear for? Like a minute and a half here. Each one of my days in this game is literally 2 hours. And we are currently sitting at day 5. And I've been trying to get nerd gear since basically OG. So, if we've been trying to do this since the beginning, we are not doing well now, are we? God, the outfit is so silly. So we're going to change, obviously, the visuals. Apply the set, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I look a lot better already. Goodbye. Here's the thing. I want the effect of one thing, the visuals of another. Mainly because I still want her to look like an absolute badass. I don't know. I just don't get not wanting to be loud and proud about what you really believe. And I hate the fact that of all things in the United States right now, one group is being that. And it's a bunch of extremists, like, psychos right now. And I'm like, really? And then we have people that are supposedly on the left that at most may protest a little. And I'm like, that doesn't do much. Yet again, we have people being kidnapped in broad daylight all over the United States, and people's response is to yell and record them. And I'm like, cool, no. If someone's doing that, stomp them into the ground, dude. Like, that's not okay. Don't let people kidnap our fellow people. Someone does that and you're not willing to literally
Well,
catch
that
charges
didn't
over
take
it.
long. Nice work.
Did you really care enough? This is actually troublesome. I mean, technically right now food is very valuable to me. The mausoleum is too far away for me to want to do. The ranger is too far, and Simon's is too far. The two buried treasures are decent, but I just don't know if I care enough, you know? But I think one more would technically set me up for
Are you looking to earn
success.
some Duke? Oh, I would kiss you, but you know, apocalypse hygiene and all.
Also, don't kiss me, please. Sorry, but not sorry. Oh, there it is. I find it so funny that, like, in the world of 7 Days to Die players, so many people really like her. And I'm like, I get it. Like, I get it. She meets some weird, like, societal acceptable standard, and therefore you find her attractive, I guess. And then they literally hammed up her personality to meet that, like, stereotype because individuals are so cliche in the world of gaming. But still drives me nuts a little. Especially as an individual that hates the idea of inappropriate affection without proper, like, foundation. So I'm just kind of like, no, don't. Like, no. Literally, don't kiss me. I don't know you, nor do I really like you or have much care for you. Kind of same rule of thumb of, like, no touching me unless I actually trust you as a human being. There's a reason why there are 3 people currently in my existence that meet that criteria. And ironically, it's not even, like, really people like my mom. It's not even, like, family or people that raised me. It's literally 3 people that I consider incredible friends. And that's it. I don't know. Alright, we're finally here. Dang, I was hoping to get it parked on there. It would have been really good. How quick do you think we can get into this hole? No. Here's the thing, and I have, like, no problem with, like, stuff like crude humor or silliness or stuff like that, really. I just don't... Well, that's awfully convenient, I guess. I just don't like when it's directed towards me if I'm not comfortable with the individual, I guess. But, like, literally one of my favorite YouTube groups is just a bunch of little deviants. I love them to death, and I love the content they make. Like, I have no problem with that kind of stuff, you know. I only have a dislike towards stuff in which I, personally, am the target of it, and I don't want to be. Which, again, that's how anything should really be, you would have guessed. 1, 2, 3... 3? I guess it is a level 1. Oh, I do apologize, guys. Actually, let me see if I can kill you real quick. Because we're only 5. Oh my goodness, do you see that lady? So nice. So very, very, very nice. Sorry, but, like, you're just built forward tough, so we're just gonna do this for a little. Thank you. Lots of bullets, lots of goodies, and now we gotta get out of here because it's almost time. And I wasn't paying much attention. I never really am, let's be quite frank. Can't believe I've almost been streaming 3 hours. But we're just about into day 6, and then we'll swap over something else. Something much more nonchalant, probably. Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably like Roblox or something like that. Just don't really know if I want to go to sleep yet, honestly. Kind of just chilling. Oh god, my hands are sore. I don't know if you guys can even hear that. Can you hear that? Not really. Barely even comes up on this week. My knuckles are just so cracky. Honestly, the reason why they're so, like, cracky right now is from just holding weights and stuff. My hands haven't been used to have to, like, hold up something with, like, mass for a while. So my knuckles and stuff, like, genuinely are kind of tense. And my hand is kind of sore. Because I don't have a reason to do that. Ironically, I actually kind of do the opposite. When I'm not working, I spend most of my time with my hands, which most people I don't feel like do. I spend most of my time with my hands, like, what is the term? Spread out? Splayed out. Splayed is the terminology I'm looking for.
It's closing
So, like, my
time.
hands are so
Good
used to
job.
just being
I
flat
knew
and
you could
doing
do it.
basically nothing. I'll take that too.
Need some relief? Trader Jen's got what you need.
Actually, wasn't a half bad slogan. I'll give you that. Credit where credit is due.
Not
7,500.
one
Please
thing?
have that tomorrow.
Well, there's always next time.
Here's the thing. It's not like I'm not intrigued, interested, or wanting, but I must hold on to my goods for now so that I may give you, ironically, more dukes later. As long as you have that tomorrow, because otherwise I'm going to be a little sad if you don't have the mixer tomorrow. But I do think it regens every day. Gen. I got a lot of wood, right? No, I thought I got more. Oh, wait. Did I put some away? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Alrighty. This is gonna be a problem, otherwise I don't fix this just right. So let's do this. Sucks a bit, but it's better to get it right the first time. As they say, do it right once and won't have to do it twice. Art thou thy opportunity for growing more here, because I'm gonna desperately need it. Okay, so that right there will now allow it to be founded properly. When it's founded properly, these guys, in theory, should not collapse, because otherwise they will. They will look you dead in the eyes and they will betray you. And I have been betrayed enough in my existence. I do not need more character development. My character is shitty enough. Does not need assistance. Ay, Dios mío. There feels to be a betrayal in the fact that there is exactly one space left and not enough to build another block? Question mark? I say that, but technically I can do that. It does seem as silly as a goose, but we will do what we must. I have 2 points. It's really quiet, but it might be because I'm just so far away, genuinely. It's nice. It's only the start, obviously. But it is nice. It does work and function accordingly, so I should be grateful for that. But now comes the next part. Okay, track that, please. I need you. Yep. I need you. I need you, and I don't have enough leather. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. That sucks. I actually don't know what I can really do around that other than go out, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite ideal to go out right now. It is late, and I am not properly prepared. But I guess we'll do it nonetheless. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. When it turns to time, we're gonna go ahead. Oh my, this place is not a joke. What the shit, man? Oh, I mean, I knew it was pretty brutal, but like, I didn't think it was that friggin' brutal, right? God damn. I'm pretty sure sometimes there's an enemy in there. Not all the time, but sometimes, you know. It's a much higher end place. I shouldn't be here. It's late at night. This is basically the definition of stupid, but I'm okay if I die. I have a bed nearby. It's not a good reasoning, by the way. Oh, it is low, though, so I only get a few more swings with this guy before I'm in trouble. And there's the trouble, by the way. Are you leather, by chance? Because that's actually why I'm out here, by the way. For leather. Of course not. Why would it be leather? That would be convenient. Oh, I know you are. I know for a fact that office chairs are leather. I do apologize, brother. You were already dead and I was just beating you. Unintentionally, to be fair. Let's not make me out to be the complete villain here. There are times, there are places, and I would say right now is neither of those. Sorry, brother. Feels like a leather one to me, but I think it's actually meant to be cloth based on the way that they designed it. Oh, jeez Louise. I literally stand up for hours all day. Yet here I am, still almost annoyed by some situations. I was hoping. Kill any zombies complete? Oh yeah, I forgot I had probably a few of those that I should have been paying attention to. Told you. Oh my. It like just screwed me over so quickly. I was kind of impressed, honestly. Close that, please. Yeah, we're at 2200. We're almost out of time. Oh, wow. A pistol, huh? I wonder where that's meant to go to. Oh, it's the front door. There's a pharaoh in the sky. Holy crap, wow. He outlived you. How's that feel? You're supposed to be the stronger of the two. Oh wait, never mind. I just saw his eyes. He's the same. I guess I shouldn't be mean all the time. Oh my golly gosh, Batman. I messed up. Oh, so did he. Ouch. Sorry, brother. He just lost a leg. Trust me, I can relate to that. Ouch. I need you to personally understand that I kind of feel offended by how that went down. I just realized what area we're in, and that's not good. So Johnnytown has a very brutal later stage area to it. And that's why I'm not very happy right now. This isn't gonna be fun for me. Yes, I did not realize what this place was till I got down here, and then I remember that it turns into a freaking nightmare. It's not the worst thing in the world, let me be clear, but it's by no means a cakewalk either. Especially when you're dealing with some of the potential problems I could be dealing with here. Oh, yep, speaking of which, wow. Oop. Oop. Thank you. Okay. How in the world do we want to go about this situation? I mean, and I know this might be crazy, but carefully? I will take this candle, though. This candle's genuinely useful. All candles, stuff like that, are very useful. Dude, I have... I'm in so much trouble right now, to say the least. This area is okay. Shit. I don't know how much durability is left on this bad boy, but I need it, like, kinda ridiculously badly, because it's what I built my classification on. But like a silly goose, I didn't adhere to making sure that it was ready for what was about to happen. The reason why I'm doing this, because technically this guy usually is pretty reliable. And that's kind of what I need, is I need that reliability right now. Till we're done with all of this. Or unless, which is not likely gonna happen, but unless I can manage to find one repair kit, or, which would also be okay, iron, which I'm not sure if I can find that, really. I'm sure someone here already knows there's something I could be utilizing to get it, but I need specifically an iron ingot, not just straight iron. So I'm trying to see if there's anything here. Damn, really? A literal shower head is what I just got. I was hoping to, like, get something useful out of that game, but okay. Make it dark, I guess. Oh, that makes it real dark when you hit that button. God dang. Okay, right above me, over here is when things go south. That's what we're gonna have to be aware of. This area is a little rough usually because there's like 2 in here normally. No. I hate that. That's not a good sign. I feel like that's a bad sign. It's a contact grenade. To say I'm in trouble is really, really generous, honestly. They can't get back over here, correct? So it's just done then, right? So I could just... Yeah, I don't believe they can get back, ironically, if they fall down like they chose to. Unless they're the right classification, which none of them are, I don't believe. From what I saw anyway. So we're actually going to take advantage of that. And I'm going to hope for a repair kit. Or, honestly, still. Yeah, I just heard that. Man, that was it. I think that was the end of my tool, sadly. Let me guess, repairs? Yep. This honestly makes me sad inside. Can I make a pick though, actually? Wait. Takes the same thing I'm already looking for. Oh god, that makes me so sad inside because this situation could have gone a lot better had I just had it last a little bit longer, just a smidge longer, and maybe by some miracle I could have found something I wanted. But instead, I'm gonna have to do this now. I'm not even halfway, dude. Oh my god, this hurts me inside. There's no way I'm gonna find what I need here, right? Basically SOL. I mean, it's not like I can't ditch this if I, like, really want to, I guess. It's just, do I really want to is the real honest statement here, because I don't really know if I would want to. We'll deal with them in a little. Let's go and see if I can find maybe some iron somewhere. I think some of them actually worked their way around. Where's my bike? I gotta keep running. Because I'm sure... Yep, I see him over there. He's running towards me. Slowly but surely, he's coming. Alright, we're officially into day 5, by the way, so that means we need to actually get this stuff together a bit. Okay. Get my tools replaced, and we're gonna go ahead and stop, which is actually right at 3 hours and 2 minutes. Nice. So just barely into 3 hours. Alright. Ironically, I'm gonna have to stop a stream to start a stream. Mainly because I just don't want to mix the types of content. So I will stop this. Let me actually check time, because maybe not. Oh, geez, it is 1 o'clock. Never mind. I guess we will call this for now, sadly. And then, I guess, ironically, later today when I wake up, I'll just stream as per the usual. So, and we'll probably work more on this, because we're actually doing really good, and we can see what she's going to drop off next for us when it comes to missions. So, alright, catch you later. Peace.